Good morning, everybody. Hope you are well. We're back for another video, another day in the sunlight. It is scorching again. Look at that. Woo, blue sky, sun's in the air, and we've got the marquee out again. Let's go. So continuing on from yesterday, we are cleared up, scotched everything, ready for primer in here. That's sunlight out of the way. Put a little bit of seam sealer on some crappy bits that were needing it. Don't know if you can see, but right down there, that little white bit is just like a bung on the end of, which is the sill stand. Just there, there's a hole that goes right through the car, so put that on there. So in here, I've got some pillows and stuff to lay on because I'm about to put the grinder through where the bulkhead is. Try and get those master cylinders back a little bit further. But it's looking like I'm going to have to weld a plate onto here with some captive nuts in. Job done for the pedal box, so that'll be a lot stronger, better. But yeah, she's going to clean up nice, I think. I've just got to, that's one thing I've missed up there. But yeah, let's get on to it. So we've made a cut there, made a little window. There was loads of sparks behind, which is I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Hopefully there's a big void behind it and I haven't just cut straight through to the bottom of the car. I'm pretty certain it was a double skin, but this is what you have to do. Just got one leg out. I'm sat in the passenger's footwell. Oh, as some of you might not know, I genuinely am 6'5" and size massive, as you can probably see. So it's not easy navigating all these bars. But as of today, got my weighing scale this morning, dropped £6. So that's pretty cool. Chuffed with that. Hopefully I can get my fire race suit now. So I think from Northwest Stages, don't know if anybody's seen that video, I was 2 stone heavier than what I am now. So making progress on that front. Anyway, let's get this section out. See what happens. Beautiful! Look at that. Oh, I'm happy with that. That's cool. Right, let's crack on. So I'll just put the pedal box back in here for a second. Look at that, right back there now. So I must have moved back sort of like, I want to say about 2 inches if that's possible. I think that'll help me, my leg room no end. Happy days. So just on with a bit of CAD drawing, cardboard aided design. So I've got a triangle in there. I've got that nice piece in there blocking that off, and then I've managed to mirror the shape of the floor on that side. Then all I need to do is put a square on the bottom just to go over these, which is where the subframe bolts in. But I've got enough clearance to put a 1mm or 1.5mm plate just from sort of like there to the back, tapered up slightly. But there's enough room on the mass cylinders, but it is literally moved me back from, say, about here back to there. So it is definitely about a 2-inch push forward, which will make a massive difference on my knee angle. So happy days. Got them in there now. So nice fit. It's got a plate at the back there, it's a little bit loose, and then that bit there, just got to shave a little bit just for that indentation. Just go and make a plate for the bottom there now. So I've got all that pieces in there now. Let's just slide this on in there. Oh, I think we can call that a win, can't we? Needs a little bit of persuasion, but we're in. I think what we'll probably end up doing is weld this to the body and weld the back piece to the body and weld the other cheese wedge over there. And then once we get one corner of this sort of tacked in, because this is a lumpy floor, there's a bit that goes down there. I think what we'll do is we'll start at one end and then just gently tap her in with a hammer, or maybe, I don't know, maybe cut a little bit with a grinder. But I don't think we're so far off at that. We finally got her in, just and so that is not an easy thing by any means to start. I've got to stand here for a minute because I've been stood on my head for the last half an hour. So it hasn't really taken a lot of time to actually, fabricate that. But I've been thinking about doing that for years since I built the car, to be honest. I should have done it. 6'5" me into a Honda Civic. Even if you get, I know people are probably thinking, well, why don't you get some of them that, like on the firewall, you can get a pedal box that's like sloped up. You can get them for 106s, so like follow the shape of the firewall, and you don't have to worry about master cylinders or an angle. Even so, with that, I'll turn the camera around and show you. So the problem has always been, sorry, I'll keep this steady. The problem's always been these seat tubes. So good that I've got them in, and that they're so big and beefy, because I'm not a fan of thin, skinny seat tubes. Here we go. So I'll give you a bit of an update. So we've got some seams here around her. She's in. Probably looks a bit funny, I know, but got it all tack welded in. Auto body welding isn't the easiest in the world. I'm sure some of you'll know, especially on a 1997 Honda Civic, which isn't new, but the metal's pretty good, to be fair. But anyway, master cylinders will fit nicely in there. I'll get a primered up. Job's a good one. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. So the seat tubes and the seat, I can't go any further back than this tube right here. That is the main hoop. So the main hoop's all the way around up there. Seat doesn't go any further back than that. So I've always been with my legs kinked up like this underneath the steering wheel. So it's always been a distance thing from there to there. If I can move the seat back a further bit, can't reach this then, can you? I know people will say, oh yeah, but you can put a dog leg on that. But it feels crap and it doesn't work. Plus, like I said, we can only go far as back as that as anyway. So pushing the pedal box forward 50 or 60 mil, which is what it, maybe 70, I think, by the time I measured those holes before, should be pretty good. Helpful anyway, because the only problem that I've always had is my legs have been a bit squished just in the driving position. So now I've got that sorted. Got this sticky stuff all over my hands, all over the car, covered in it. It's hurting because it's scuffing on my t-shirt from the other day from that undersealer. But we'll carry on. Now, literally, she's ready for primer. So masking up and primer. I've got to take the door trims off, and these carbon wrap things, I'll take them off. But yeah, we're pretty much there. I don't know what time it is, probably about 1-2 o'clock. But I'm determined to get it in primer today if I can. I've been looking for me dust sheet that I bought, a big roll of, and I don't know, I can't find it, so I'm going to have to go and find that now. So we'll get the car covered over, probably cover the Subaru over as well, because it's literally right here. So I'll just go right gentle, get some paint on it. I'm making a little bit more progress. Getting a bit on now, probably about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But you've got to mask her up, haven't you? Otherwise, just paint bloody going everywhere. So I think I'm making some progress. I'll spin this round. So, got the old dash masked up. Even taking the rear taillights out of it as well. So we're getting there. Another few minutes. This is a little trick that I learnt a while ago. A little bit of tin foil. It really works really well for when you're doing brake lines and you need to mask stuff off. Stick it around, crunch it up, rather than messing around with sheets of paper. Mask off where you need to mask off. Job's a good one. I tell you what, that sun is relentless today. So we have, where are we up to? Oh, I'm not going out there, it's too hot. It's about 28 degrees at the minute. So I will spin the camera around. I have just finished primering Ronda, and this is what she looks like. Not too shabby, I don't think. The lighting's not the best, I'm afraid, but it's all covered. Not looking too bad. So there is a bit of dust on there. Obviously I'll polish off in the morning before I paint. Happy days. All on roof as well. So we're back in the van. We've done the hour and a half clean up of tools. Hellfire, it's hot in this heat, and we're full of stuff like petrol cans and all sorts of stuff, and we're heading to Steve and Kaz's house. So quick 5-minute journey, 10-minute journey. Now then, everybody. So it is, what day is it? Thursday. I've just nipped out to get some paint thinners and lacquer for the car this afternoon. Just got a phone call off the navigator, and we've got a run from Hull. Come on! So happy. Absolutely made my year. I am so happy. We're receipt number 13 on the whole rally. So take that as you will. Maybe they felt sorry for me for retiring on the last stage in 2019, or we've got the navigator that we've got. But yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. It's literally just made my year. So this car building and everything is not going to waste, because I was building the car not knowing if we're going anywhere. So literally going to be all dressed up, nowhere to go. But now we are doing. Come on! Now then, back for round 2. Next day, Thursday. And just rolled the car out, and we are just putting a bit more masking on because a bit came off overnight. But I don't think we're looking too bad. We're not in a bad shape. So we'll spin the camera around. So here she is. Got her, just give her a bit of a smooth off with these 400 grip pads. They've got like foam on the back of them. Stevie gave me these. And just rubbed off the little nib bits that are just on after you get primer, as you do. All the bars, everything, all looking quite nice and smooth. Did notice that. That's where that door card hits. Must be on that side as well, but we'll just have to live with that. We'll put a sticker over that when we're finished. But just masked the quarters up. And yeah, looking pretty smooth. There was a bit of a run over yonder where the gun was a bit playing up a little bit, but right, let's get some paint on her. Just mixing some more paint, as you can see. About halfway through painting. Got this bandana on my head because I am sweating and I don't want it dripping in, to be fair. looking a lot better than I thought it was going to. Not going to lie. I've got a right lot of confidence in my own painting, but I've never really done that much before. But this is turning out all right, I think. I'm going to get this last bit on, which is sort of like passenger and driver footwells and the front crossbars, and then I'm going to call it good. Got a good coverage on everything. Not got too many runs as well. Only in really nadgy places, which I need like sort of like an airbrush gun to even get in, but I haven't got one of them. Struggling with guns as well, to be fair. This one down here, Steve lent me that one. It's one of his first guns that he's ever had, but it's leaking like a trooper. So I've gone back to my trusty screw fix effort, and it's actually laying down nice. So mix up this fan a little bit, and then I will show you the after the 2K, and then I'm going to put a bit of clear on it as well. But the sun's going down now, so it's a bit cooler. It's about 5 or 6 o'clock at night. I couldn't do this today in the middle of the day because it would have killed me. But yeah, she's looking a bit darker in there, which is pretty cool. I'm very impressed actually with how well it is coming out, to be fair. So we'll continue. Well, that's all the 2K on. Looking glossy. Not even got any lacquer on her yet, but not a bad finish. Got this to peel off. That's the VIN number thing for the cage. But all boot floor, all nice and look at that. Got a heavy metallic in it. I didn't realise the metallic was so heavy in this, to be fair. It's like very sparkly, but looks all right. Come down here as well. This is where obviously where all that fuel sat from where the fuel lines. So it's not the best of finish just here, as you can see, but there's a battery going there anyway, and probably a plumbing fire extinguisher somewhere too. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. Right, let this tack off for a little bit, and then we'll get some lacquer on it. Okay, we're done. Got it all on. I'll show you the end result. I'm pretty impressed with it, to be fair. So this is all with the lacquer on as well. Nice. Turned out miles better than I thought. There probably is some dry spots somewhere, but for that car, God, it's better than what it was, isn't it? So, yeah, looking good. I'm quite impressed with it. Job is a good one. Hang on, siren's coming. All around here as well. Nice and new. Nice. let's crack on. So tomorrow, let this tack off overnight, and then we'll get that dried off overnight. Leave that to off gas and whatnot, and then we'll get on to the trailer. Bit of a nightmare because, as you can see, the trailer is down the drive, and the car's here, and she's got no brakes on it, and we're on a hill, so I don't want to be rolling away. So I'm just going to have to make a plan tomorrow to get the trailer out in front of the car, get the car on the trailer, on the van, and off we go. Down to Steve and Caroline's house. So that will be on the next episode, and we'll pick up from there, and we'll be doing the live feed from Steve and Caroline's house. I figured out last night how to do that. Never done it before. So we will give that a go. And yeah, we'll any questions and anything that you want to ask us, or tips and tricks or anything like that, feel free to stick them down in the comment section or put them on the Facebook page, Andy Wild Rallying, and we will answer those questions online for you. So for now, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, and feel free to subscribe. If you want any flapjack, here's the advert.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.